Hi, I'm Nancy Thompson, the 8 Weeks to Wellness Director at the Springfield Wellness Center, wrapping up the Move in May month, talking about tracking your movement. If you haven't been wearing a tracker yet, you're one of the few that aren't wearing them right now. They seem to be I wouldn't say the latest craze. It's for the last few years, more and more people are wearing trackers. We have all price points that you can get in on the action and literally hopefully inspire you to move more. The trackers are great. They capture your movement usually via an accelerometer, and they've gotten better at getting more accurate on the movement. Your dashboards tell you then on your apps, on your phone or on your laptop or your desktop, how much you're moving and tracking that or keeping track of all that for you. But what's important is then what are you doing with that? Is it inspiring you to move more? What I also like about the trackers is the fact that they can alert you. You can set them up to a pre-chosen amount of time that if it's not detected any movement for say 30 minutes, 45 minutes, it'll alert you to get up and get moving. So that's probably one of the most valuable features of these trackers. So use that feature, use the data you're getting, and then see where you're at. If you're not getting your 10,000 steps a day, which is the recommended amount for the average healthy American to just maintain their health, try to build it up to 10,000. You can maybe shoot for adding 1,000 steps a day if you're well below the 10,000 by just adding another 10-minute walk or some scheduled breaks that you can get up and move more so you can reach that 10,000 goal a day for just to be healthy. But upping the ante could be coming because of a study published in the International Journal of Obesity. They followed a group of over 100 postal workers in Scotland. And of course, postal workers, some of them are very active. They're hand delivering the mail on foot. And then you have the office workers. I guess not surprisingly, they found that the deliverers of the mail were averaging about 15,000 steps per day. And what was important, though, that they also tracked their health statuses and health outcomes. These active mail deliverers were shown to have normal BMIs. None of these postal workers that delivered the mail had metabolic syndrome or any other significant chronic diseases. The office workers, however, were averaging 15 hours of sitting a day, and what came along with that were higher BMIs, abnormal levels of glucose, cholesterol levels, putting them at risk for metabolic syndrome and other diseases that we do know come from inactivity. But it was interesting that they could put a number of steps to that amount of activity. So if you're not tracking yet, I encourage you to put a tracker on, monitor how much you're doing, to pay attention to it, adjust it if you need to move it up, and then maybe even shoot for 15,000 to really reduce your risk for chronic diseases in the future. So it's never too late to start tracking and moving to help reduce your risk of chronic diseases down the road. If you'd like to learn more or share this with a friend, you can check out www.springfield.com where you'll find our blogs and videos, and share it with a friend who might need to hear the information.